guys, it's David from Red Wagon Dioramas. Got a little different kind of video for you tonight. I'm selling some of my collection. We're doing a toy show next weekend, and I'm going through a bunch of my extra stuff that's in bins in my basement and sorting through it and looking at what I want to sell and getting prices from the eBay sales and all that stuff. Been working on it for a couple weeks, honestly, and then I'm doing a big push today, this weekend. So I thought I'd just show you guys kind of what's in the bins and what I'm going to be selling next weekend, what I'm offloading from my collection, because as you know, as we collect things, it just seems to grow and grow and grow, and there is never enough space for everything that I'd like to keep. And I just can't stand that I have so much stuff in bins that I'm not displaying, and some of it's got to go. So I'm just going to run the camera through some of these bins. I'll show you guys what I'm selling. If you're local to New England, come to the show. It's going to be incredible. It's next Saturday. It's July 19th in Taunton, Mass. I'm going to read the flyer here from my friend Chris. It is the Great American Toy Show, Saturday, July 19th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. 9 a.m. is the early bird. I think it's 20 bucks to get in at 9. Otherwise, it's $10 at the door at 10 a.m. The location is the Taunton Conference Center at 700 Myles Standish Road in Taunton, Massachusetts. That's right off 495, South Shore kind of area part of Mass. So it is put on by Chris from chriscon. It doesn't have all the cool stage antics and giveaways and prizes and games that he did 2 years ago. It's just a straight toy show, buying, selling, that kind of thing. But it is a big community-focused event because there's a ton of people coming from all over the New England region, and I think everybody's just looking forward to seeing everybody and just getting together. All right, so let me just rattle off some of the names of the other creators and vendors that are going to be at the show next weekend. We've got Dan Larson from Toy Galaxy, Secret Galaxy, coming down from New Hampshire. We've got Sir Dork. Jared is coming over from upstate New York. We have Mythic Customs, Jeremy Gerard, and the Four Horsemen crew will be there selling figures from the Cosmic Legions and Mythic Legions and all that stuff. Bobby Valla will be there selling Valaverse. Coming up from New Jersey, D. Blake Makes is coming up. Duarte Studios is coming up with some of his awesome diorama stuff. Empire Toy Shop is going to be there. Bill from Dork Lair is going to be there. We've got Detour Customs coming up. Borderland Horde, Wolf King Toys, Chris Bordenka artwork. He's an awesome artist, does paintings of vintage toys, very cool stuff. Pounds from 978 Customs is going to be there. Al Figures is going to be there from Boston. He does a lot of awesome city diorama work. Almighty Legends is going to be there. Articulated Ninja, Dobin's Figures, Bierman Photography. I assume the guys from Toy Pick Community are going to be there. I'm sure I'm missing a few, but you get the picture. It's going to be an awesome time. Lots of cool people getting together. So if you're anywhere near New England area, you got to make the drive. Come hang out for the day next Saturday. Pick up some cool figures, some diorama bits, some 3D printed custom bits and pieces. There'll be a lot of stuff there for sale, and I hope to see you guys there. All right, so now I'm going to take you around my basement, which is a total mess right now. I've got bins everywhere, and I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I'm offloading from my collection, which is not all Star Wars. I've got G.I. Joe and Marvel and other different IPs and properties, little miscellaneous things I picked up here and there over the years. I will say that whatever doesn't sell at the show, I plan to sell online afterwards. So if there's something in the video here that you like, that you're interested in, and it doesn't sell at the show, just message me afterwards and see if it's still available and we can work a deal. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram or shoot me an email. All right, let's go check out the bins. All right, guys, so let's look at Black Series first. Star Wars Black Series. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bins right here. It's quite a bit. Most of these figures are a few years old. Some of them are newer. There's Ezra. It's a newer one. I'm not going to show you everything in here. Boba Fett. I have not priced all these yet, but I'm basically going to go off Action Figure 411. Oh, there's Apo. That's a cool one. I got some older stuff in here, like the Carbonized Stormtrooper. Kind of cool. Some of these I have protector cases on. It's a nice one here. Purge Trooper, the original one. That was so hard to find when it came out. And I got some of the cheaper ones, the Ollie specials here too. So if you're looking for anything like that, just let me know. There's one of my favorites, Endor Luke. A lot of these are pretty common. That's actually the original release of the Jedha Trooper, but now it's back out, re-released. Here's one that's not so common, the Umbra Trooper. That's a cool one. So yeah, I got a few miscellaneous, some Dark Troopers. Got Antok Merrick, Saw Gerrera, Mando and Grogu. Remember when that came out? That was such a big deal at the time. I got a Chopper. So anyway, if you're looking for some Black Series, I got you covered. My one white box Cal I've got here. One of my favorite sets ever. This Luke and Yoda 2-pack from Empire Strikes Back. This is one of my favorite Black Series figures of all time right there. What else? I got the Droids Boba Fett one here. Got Commander Wolf. I got Commander Fox. These are all just extras I've had for years now. Just need to offload them. Got a bunch of the archive figures. I got some of the 501st here. Dengar now, he's super common because of Ollie's. I do have an extra mall speeder, but I saw that Hasbro has that on discount right now on their site. So over here I got some nice ones. These ones are actually, I had in my collection for quite a while, and I wasn't sure I wanted to let them go, but I decided I haven't been displaying them, so I think I will. So I've got the Phantom Menace card back. So we got Maul there, got Mace, got Qui-Gon, and then the heavy hitter here, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then I've got the battle droid here, and of course Jar Jar. You know what I don't see here is my SDCC Boba Fett, which I am selling that as well. I have 2 of those, so I'm selling my extra one. I'm not sure where that one is at, so I've got to find that one. Oh, also, I've got right here, this is kind of funny, I've got an unopened case of Hoth Rebel Soldiers. So there's 5 of them in here. Never opened. I bought this from Dorkside Toys. You guys all remember Dorkside, right? This is one of my last purchases from them, and it came in. And I never opened them because I ended up getting a couple others before this case came in, and so it just sat there. It's been unopened all these years. But anyway, I'll be selling those. So if you're looking for some Rebel Hoth Troopers, those are the ones on the Empire Strikes Back cards. What else did I get? Oh, I have a Doc Ondar over here. That's a cool one. That was my extra I got from the park. All right, let me move these bins over and I'll put some other ones up here. I'll show you what's in the next group. All right, I moved the bins around. Here's what I got for TVC. I did go through and price all these. It was quite a bit of work. Checking on Action Figure 411 and eBay sales. I know you guys are probably thinking, I didn't know you had so much TVC. I didn't either. I didn't know I had this much. It's been in bins. I've been buying it since The Mandalorian came out. I started collecting like all the Mandalorian cards, and I thought, hey, one day I'll display these. Well, I don't think it's ever going to happen, guys, so I'm going to just pass these on. Most of these are pretty common ones. Like these 2 bins are all, most of these are priced under 10 bucks. Some of these are 10, 11, 12, 13. So, I'm not looking for big money on any of these. Only ones that had some value were up in like the $20s, $30 range. I'll show you what I got here. Here's a Royal Guard. Got the new Princess Leia there. Echo. Original Maul, that one's pretty cool. Princess Leia there from Yavin. I have one Cara Dune there. I might not pass that one on, actually. I may keep that one. And the Privateer from that hallway set. So, a lot of these are different Mando cards. I have a couple of the droids ones in here. I have some of the exclusive Boba Fett's in here. Han Solo. And then, some of the less expensive ones too, the more common ones that aren't that popular, gone down in value or so. I got a couple speeder bikes here, both from Jedi and from Mandalorian. I do have this 2-pack of figures here, which I picked up, and I just really don't have much interest in it, so I'm going to pass that on. This bin here, I have some Miscellaneous 3.75, I got Princess Bride, got some Parks of Rex stuff here, Indiana Jones, real cheap stuff there. I'm going to sell this, my Stan Solo Boba Fett. I've got one carded and one loose, so if you're looking for him at the show, hit me up, or after the show if it doesn't sell. Retro collection, I've got some of the older cards here as well as some of the Phantom Menace extras. I am going to throw some of the extras in there from the recent set that I got from New Hope. So I have, see, that's in here, yeah. I'm not selling the Fleet Trooper or the Sand Trooper, but I'm selling the other 4. They're all in here. Yeah, so if you're looking for those, I'll have those at the show. And then I've got a complete box set of this one here too, from Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. So that's what I'm bringing for TVC, quite a lot. There's like 130 figures or so. All right, next guys, I've got Micro Galaxy Squadron. Look, I've got 2 bins here. I've opened a lot of these ships, and I don't really cover them on the channel much, but I do enjoy them. But I've picked up extras over the years, and again, they're just sitting in bins. So I have an unopened AT-AT here. Could be selling that guy. I have right here is the Vault collection of the AT-AT, the Hoth Battle Pack. I'm going to sell that one too. So if someone's looking for that, that's up to like 200 bucks now. I've got some of the Series 1 figures here that I picked up at the time, Obi-Wan's, Fighter. Yeah, got this one, which is everywhere in my shop still on the shelves at Walmart. But then I got nice, I got a couple nice ones down here. I've got Grievous's ship, and I've got Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. I've got a regular TIE Fighter. nice pieces there. And over here, I've got some cool ones. I've got Mace Windu's Jedi Starfighter. That's a recent pickup. Friend Jeremy found that for me. I've got one of my favorites here is Jedi Luke's X-Wing. That's the chase figure that came out early on in the line with him and his Jedi Luke robes. I actually have two of those. I think I'm only going to sell one of them because I want to keep one. What's this? This is, oh, that's my other one, yeah. Then I've got another X-Wing, battle damaged Wedge Antilles X-Wing. Cool figure, one of the rare chases. Found that at Walmart. That was a pretty good find. And then another Phantom Shuttle. I opened the one I had, so I have this extra I don't need. Here's my prized possession, guys, my white TIE Fighter. I did find this at Walmart myself. It was amazing. Found it early on in the line, and then all of a sudden it became super rare, so that's a good one. But, you know, for the value it has, 150 bucks or so, I think I'm going to put it up for sale. Then I have this one too. This is the TIE Striker. Cool ship, but not really that important to me as an OT fan. And then I have my extra Imperial Shuttle. Great ship. Comes with the Emperor and the 2 Royal Guards there. So that's what I've got for Micro Galaxy Squadron. All right, guys, here is a look at what I've got for G.I. Joe for sale. I do have a Tiger Paw in here. Was going to open that, just never got to it, and just changed my mind. I have an extra Naga hide here. Great set. One of the Dreadnoughts. Really awesome guy. Here's one of the best pieces here. This is the Cobra Commander Once a Man, the SDCC exclusive, which is a very cool set. But I just, you know, I don't know. I just decided to pass that on. It's not that key for my collection. Here's some other standard figures. These are mostly from early on in the line. I have an Alley Viper here. I've got 2 Bats. Those are great figures. I've got Outback, Tiger Force. Got a Quick Kick. I have Ripper. What's this? Oh yeah, Cobra Commander, the Regal Blue. I actually like that figure a lot. That's a cool one. And then the original Firefly figure, which was really hard to find at the time when it came out, but they've since, you know, done a newer version. Retro cards here. I have a Viper. I've got an Eel, one of my favorite Cobra figures, and I have a Recondo here. I also have the Super 7 sideboard bat thing. It's like 10 inches tall. Kind of cool. I'm going to let that go for 20 bucks because I just don't have space for it right now. It's a neat piece. In here I got some other miscellaneous stuff. I've got the Drizzt and the what do you pronounce that? Panther's name, whatever it is, from Hasbro D&D. Got one of these Tsum Tsum sets, Jabba's Palace. Cool little weird gimmicky set. You've probably seen it at Target. A couple Mario figures. Got Waluigi. Got a Dry Bones here. Collects those, and those were extras. Same with the Wiggler here. Just passing this one on. You already had it. Got a couple articulated icons. These like this Shinobi figure. I'll put it in the light. It's a really cool figure, actually. So these were put out by the Floosh. This was probably like 5 years ago now. So I just haven't done anything with them. I opened them up, put them back in the box, passed them on. Let's see over here. Got this really awesome Iron Giant figure. This is my extra. The eyes light up on this. This is by Diamond Select. Really cool articulated figure with Hogarth there. Sits on his shoulder with a magnet. If you're an Iron Giant fan, this is a great figure to pick up. I got some Disney storytellers here. I've got, who's that? Yeah, Stitch, Aladdin. What's this one? This is Lion King. And yeah, I do have a Tony the Tiger down here. Found him. And I do have some Street Fighter ones here. I was thinking about getting into this, but I don't know. This one looks really awesome, this Blanca. Got the Sagat too. And then I have M. Bison and the original Ryu here. I don't know, I picked them up at the time just because actually just got those two recently. They're just cool looking, but again, I can't collect that many lines. I gotta pare it down, you know. Have a couple McFarlane figures here. I picked up Adam Strange, Batman. Not sure if I'm going to sell those or not. I might give those to my son. Then I've got a set of these Fortnite arcade games that hit Ollie's a couple years ago. Those were like $2 each, or what is it? Yeah, $2 each. So I'm just going to pass those on. All right, there's one of our cats. Her name's Nori, after Chuck Norris. That's right. Some Marvel Legends. Again, a little bit older, some of these. Lady Thor. This one's a nice one. That's the original release of Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Got Apocalypse. I did pick up this new Black Cat from the Gamerverse. Try to pass her along. What else? Got the White Black Widow set. These are all kind of cool pieces. Oh, I got the Venom Pool too. Came out last year at Target. Nice piece. Got that recent Ghost Rider and Cycle. Very cool. For some reason, I picked up a Wonder Woman. I don't know what was motivating me that day at Walmart, but got one of these McFarlane Superpower Wonder Womans. No use for her at all. There's the Jean Grey Dark Phoenix. This Grey Hulk is awesome. It's got a big retro card back inside there. And then I've got the Iron Man's 2-pack with Obadiah Stane and Ironmonger there. And then the original X-Force Marvel Legends Deadpool release. But those have been reissued, so not as rare as it once was. I am going to bring a little bit of vintage Kenner stuff there to the show. So if you're looking just for some loose figures, got a speeder and a bunch. Most of these are well played with, but you know, got a couple nice figures in here for sure. If you're looking for any loose Kenner stuff, I'll have this at the show as well. All right, lastly, guys, there's a look at my Razor Crest, my Mando shelf. See, I got a little bit of TVC set up. Last of all, I'm going to go through my bins here. These are all loose Black Series figures. So I'm going to have a whole bunch of different Black Series figures. I've got a bunch of sequel First Order. I don't know if I'll bring that stuff or not, how much I'll have there. But if you're looking for any loose Black Series, I'm willing to let them go pretty cheap because I've got a bunch of them. They're actually all the way down to the floor here behind this stack of bins. But there's a whole bunch in here. I've got them sorted by movie or property or whatever. So I might have some of that at the show as well. What I'm not bringing to the show are all these awesome guys here. I just love looking at this thing. This is awesome. Finally got my Spider-Mans hanging up there. And my Legos. All right. That'll do it, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, so that was a look at what I'm putting up for sale next weekend. I know it's a lot. I don't even know if I can fit it all. I have 2 tables lined up. Again, whatever doesn't sell, I'm going to bring back home. I'm going to start listing it online. I might put some of it on Mercari, some of it through Facebook. But if there's something in there that interests you, just private message me and we can work out a deal. And because of the show, I'm not going to have a video next weekend, but I will try to go live from the show just for a little bit, just to kind of do a live stream walk around, just to show you guys what's going on there. Otherwise, I'll catch you in 2 weeks with a new video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Bye.